What's going on, fine people of the internet? Welcome to another real estate discussion. This is James Alfano with eXp Realty, going to talk to you about some information for buyers. General overview of the process, and then I'm going to talk about some points to make your offers very strong. Okay, so I have here loaded up the buyer's guide from my real estate team, the Brook Group. That's BROOKE, and my email address, if you would like this, is jim@brookgrouprealestate.com, or feel free to give me a call at any point, 203-408-1693. I look forward to hearing from you. So let me move my head out of the way, and we're going to scroll down to a particular section here with the overview of the process. So I want this up to discuss this really briefly and just take you from the beginning to the end. Okay? So here, first step is getting a pre-approval. That is where you talk to your mortgage finance consultant and you go over your finances and you get pre-approved for your mortgage and understand where in the market you can purchase to be at a comfortable point, something affordable, something the bank will approve. Very important. Then you and I will sit down, we'll go through a buyer's consultation and go over many of the fine points, many of the details, okay? And then we're ready to hit the ground running. And we're going to start the house hunting process, which is the most fun, obviously. You know, I'm going to let you sift through some things on your own. I'm going to make some recommendations, and we're going to go find some properties. We're going to go check them out. When you find the house you love, when you find the house you know is right for you, we're going to make an offer. Let's do it. Let's put it in writing, and I'm going to come back and circle back around and talk to you about some bonus points to make the offer strong. Okay, but let's get through the process here. So once you make an offer, and that offer is accepted, we're going to then contact an attorney and get those wheels in order. The attorney is going to review all the documents, make sure everything is in order, make sure everyone is, make sure you're safeguarded. Very, very important. And on that, during that process, we will have set a home inspection period. Some people are waiving home inspections back when, especially in the thick of COVID. I don't recommend it, even if you're just going to do it on an as-is basis and you're not going to haggle the fine points with the seller. I would still do the home inspection so you know what you're getting into, okay? After the home inspection and all systems go, the lender will order the home appraiser, the home appraisal. The home appraiser will come out and appraise the property. And basically, if you're trying to borrow $300,000, the house is going to need to appraise for that much money, okay? And then you have your mortgage commitment, your home insurance, and then we go through a final walkthrough. You get one last chance to check the property. It should be in the condition as it was when you made the offer. They should have kept up with snow removal, normal maintenance of the property, mowing the lawn, and you can make an issue if the lawn is 15 feet high. We can tell them, hey, guys, mow the lawn. So you do your final walkthrough, everything's good, we get to the closing table, and you guys become new homeowners. Really exciting, really wonderful, right? So let me give you a couple of tips here to make strong offers, okay? One of the first things, my favorite is one of my lenders told me about this program because a lot of folks are competing with cash offers. So how do we compete with cash offers effectively? Okay, so it's very common for people to get pre-approved, pre-qualified for the mortgage, and they go in, they find the property, they make the offer, appraiser comes, and then they have to get underwritten. Okay, so then their loan has to go to the underwriter, and the underwriter can still say, no, we don't approve this person. We're not going to approve this buyer. Okay, so one of the steps that can make the offer very strong is not only a pre-approval, but a full pre-underwritten promise from the lender. Fully approved, not pre-approved, fully approved for a certain amount. So if you're fully approved for $300,000, let's go look at anything under, and you can go to them and say, look, I know this guy is good. He's not only pre-approved, he's approved. Very strong, okay? Another thing you could do, if you look at the property and you know it's in a condition that's acceptable to you, you can make an as-is offer, and you can include in the as-is rider the ability to terminate. So what that really means is that you're going to inspect the property, and you're going to go in, you're going to look at the property, and you're going to notice any of the issues. And there's always little issues, at least. There's going to be a couple of little issues. But you're telling the seller at that point that we're not going to nitpick the little issues. We're not going to try to renegotiate. If something is found that's catastrophic and extraordinary bad, and it completely ruins the deal for you, you can walk away. But we're telling the seller we're not going to nitpick the color of the paint, the door handle that doesn't work, and a lot of the little items. So that makes it simpler for them, right? Another thing we can do is put a rider in to cover the low appraisal gap. Okay, so let's say hypothetically, you put an offer for $300 and you promise a $20,000 low appraisal gap. So that means if the appraiser comes in and the house only appraises for $280,000, in normal circumstances, that would be a deal breaker. But if you're putting the rider in to cover the low appraisal gap, you're promising that seller that you're going to step up to the plate and put the $20,000 more in, okay, to cover that gap. So that's also another way to make it strong. You could also offer to pay for the seller's agent commission. If you have the cash and you love the home and you want to make an offer, and that seller's agent commission is 2.53%, whatever the case may be, that's a lot of money you can put on the table that's not increasing the purchase price of the property, okay? Another thing to do is an escalation clause. It's kind of like when you're bidding on eBay, where you put a bid in with an automatic price increase up to a maximum. So that's where your escalation clause is coming into play. You're looking at the $300,000 house, and your maximum you want to pay for the $300,000 house, or what you believe is a $300,000 house, is $300,000. That's your max. But they were asking $275, and you're competing with other people. So what you could do is put in an offer of $280 with an escalation clause that if someone else beats you out, we could step up incrementally to a maximum of $300,000 to try and win that bid. These are all great pieces of information to utilize in your buying process. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you find some value in this video. I would love the opportunity to interview to work with you. Again, my number is 203-408-1693, and it's Jim at BrookGroupRealEstate.com. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day and be good.